Hi, I'm Lifted. Welcome back to my channel. This is your first time. Sit back, relax, roll up, and enjoy. As some of you know, I do private ice cream catering and vending in the Bay Area. I had got an offer on Instagram to go to New York. Decided to pack my clothes with me, ice cream ideas, and head off. Check out this cool sweater Lindsay's wearing. You can check out more designs like this. I will link it on the bottom of this video. The only time I ever been to New York was when I was 13 and I was going with my auntie to go explore, mainly like family oriented stuff, but this time I have an opportunity to go on my own. And I actually know a couple people who live in New York as well, like my friend Munir, who is a great saxophone player, and we're gonna go check him out and see his band play as well. And he's hooking it up with a place for me to stay, which is always the best. So that made the trip a little less stressful. And then the flight ticket was actually pretty good. It was $300 a round trip from Southwest, so I wasn't disappointed with that. This is me loading up my CRV as I usually do when I do local trips and I get to take my ice cream cart with me. So this is how I load it up. So you see the struggle is real. Yes, I do it all the time by myself. In and out, in and out. Set it up, take it down.
Wow.
So I am so excited for this trip though.
Wow.
I'm also nervous to be traveling alone.
Wow.
But I'm more excited than I am nervous about it. I'm nervous to see if the people in New York even like my ice cream. I'm excited to see how the cannabis industry is in New York and how people are, regulations are, and just everything in general. So as soon as everything's locked, loaded, and packed, then I guess we could head out now. I'm so excited for this Laugh Your Face Off cannabis comedy show. And look at the flyer that they made me. I definitely love this. It made me feel special. So we're off to New York. And then you know what's funny is when I was at the airport, Oakland airport, I was like, what if I just did the Home Alone thing right now? Yeah, no, okay. Not a good idea. But I found these edibles in my pocket and let me just tell you, I was looking like this guy by the time I got on the flight. Of course, I made sure to get this beautiful video of the Bay Area while I was leaving to New York. And it was a good 7-hour flight. I did have to transfer, but you know, I got this sheet. And then of course when I landed, I had to do some content, but I got kind of embarrassed because everyone kept looking at me. But then I started thinking about my Bucci-Coo and I miss him so much. I didn't even mention how I had to actually make a stop in Tennessee. And to be honest, it was great. I had a giant beard. So yeah, I got pretty crossfaded. And then by the time I got actually off, I looked a lot like this guy. Just dehydrated and worn out. I'm pretty sure this was the long, scary escalator at the LaGuardia airport. And then there's my friend Munir. Took me over to Grand Central Station after we got settled in, and I dropped my bags off at his place and he gave me the tour. And he lives in Queens and that place was cool. Look at all these people in front of Grand Central Station. And then him and his band were playing there. This is the band, so I went exploring in Times Square. And then I just went walking around the area of Grand Central Station and wherever my feet could take me, to be honest. I just wanted to go explore. I was only here for about 3 or 4 days. Definitely wasn't enough time to do everything I wanted to do, but I was there on business. What could I say? I only could do what I can, and I felt like I actually did a lot. I even went and saw the Empire State Building. I did go inside it, but you had to pay like $40 to go upstairs to see from the top view. This was day number 2 when we went out. I went out with the guys to go play again, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go explore some more. Let me just put this out there. The pizza wasn't all that, okay? I like Bay Area pizza better. I went and saw St. Patrick's Cathedral. This was gorgeous. I feel like I could spend like all day in here, but I had to go back and find my friends before it got dark. But just look at everything in here is just gorgeous. The high ceilings, the feeling, the rooms, just sitting here, I had to take some deep breaths and just take it all in. I thought this was a cool picture of the Chrysler building. I also found it kind of strange that people were smoking and drinking right on the street, especially right in front of the Grand Central Station. But hey, you know, all right, let's go. Now, Times Square, yes, definitely busy. Yes, tourists. Yes, people coming at you sideways trying to sell you stuff. Yes, including sour diesel. But you know what? I loved it. And then I went over to Central Park. Don't mind that stuff on my butt. And I explored it. I thought it would look a lot more like the movies, but that's the person-to-movie perspective of that. I ate some Eddie's over here. Tolerance is super high, so they didn't hit me like they did when I first got on the plane. I was a little disappointed, but I couldn't have been too disappointed because I was just surrounded by so much beauty, and felt like my reality is what I made it like then and there at that time. So now it was time to head back and meet up with my buddies before it got dark and I got lost and stoned out here alone. One last look over before we go. I wish I lived down the street from here. So now I had to think about what my menu was going to be for this event. What better healthy snack than medicated fruit bites? Also, the tolerance of the people over here wasn't as high as it is where I'm from, so we did some low dose snacks. Here's me on the way to Munir's dad's house to go and use his kitchen. Thank God he let me use his kitchen because I didn't know what I was going to do. Thank you so much. You are the best. Now we're here at the Laugh Your Face Off event. This is my table. I decided to do the medicated fruit bites and medicated, non-medicated sherbet mimosas. This event definitely was fun. I met a lot of people. We got really stupid high, and you know what? I actually wasn't disappointed. I mean, I broke even. But I was on the way back and, you know, got super messed up on the way back. And I just think that, you know, it's still a win. It's all a win-win. Absolutely loved going to New York. I loved having the opportunity to go to New York. Even though I did break even, it came with a lot of plus. From the very beginning, I was happy that I even got offered, that someone even noticed me from New York but wanted me to come over there and to participate with them and to actually to make some sales, make some money. Hey, come and hustle with us. I love that. Yeah, I had to take myself there, but you know what? It's all right. I went and saw some friends I ain't seen in a long time. Got reminded about talent that I have, talent that other people have, talent that surrounds me constantly. Beginning to end, it was a great trip. But I said that, I do think about last day. I totally forgot that for, I think it was 4 days, and I thought I had 5 days. That day of, like, I woke up and it was like 2 hours before my flight was gonna leave, and I did miss my first flight. My friend got me a Uber to the airport, super nice, and they got me hooked up. It was a hassle. I did have to do, you know, a little stop and stuff and get onto another plane, transfer, but you know what? I got home and it was worth it. So if you want to go, go.